Now he took the rib out, fashioned Eve, and then presented Eve to the man. The only way you can present Eve is if she wasn't already right there. What was God and Eve doing by themselves?
Oh, man.
So I pondered that because it does not say. But when you visually think about the fact that God put Adam to sleep, took the rib out, went aside, created Eve in her own perfection that was in God's image, because that's what the Bible said in your verse, and then came back and presented Eve to Adam. Eve and God had some quiet time together where it was just Eve and God. This is important because I think sometimes we feel like we don't exist until we have an Adam. Before Eve had Adam, she had God.
That is really good. No, that's good.
So there's not a direct answer because it doesn't say. But we have to ponder what we're doing before we get to our Adam. Are we working with God to be exactly who he called us to be before we get to our Adam? Before we have the kids? Before we get the job? Because in this example that God gave at the beginning of time, God and Eve were in communion together. That was just them. So wives and mothers, there is a just you that God wants.
That's good.
That he wants to be selfish with. He wants all of you. While Adam is over there resting in a beautiful slumber, God wants all of you. And he wants you to let him mold you into who he called you to be.
You are listening to Your Minute with Moten.